In this video, we're going to look at ways that we can position the platform and system in order to satisfy security customers or security companies. Some key features that we're going to examine are the use of geofences, remote engine shutdown, towing alerts, remote door unlock, history playback, and the landmark entry and exit. There are many uses for geofences in the platform, especially when we're talking about security customers. In this example, we have actually used two geofences around the same area. This would be where the trucks or vehicles are expected to spend the night and weekends. The reason for the two geofences is to allow us to do different things based on the geofences. In this example, the first geofence is only active Monday to Friday during normal business hours, because we want to look at the ins and outs of the vehicles, not for alerting, not for security purposes, but for timekeeping and accounting purposes for the business. The second geofence is active Monday through Friday at night and on the weekends when the trucks should be within the geofence, and in that case we're only looking for exits from that geofence so that we can send alerts, text messages, and make the business owner aware that his vehicles are not where they should be. Another common command that we would use from a security point of view is a remote vehicle shutdown or remote ignition shutdown. This is primarily used if a vehicle is stolen. In the buy here pay here market, this can also be used to disable the ignition to make repossession much simpler. From the platform, this can be very easy to do. Essentially, we select the vehicle we want to send the command to. Come in here, in this case we're going to do an engine shutdown, and we hit send. In addition to engine shutdown, perhaps we want to offer service to our customers as well to do remote door unlock. We've inadvertently locked our keys in the car and we want to do that. With a relay we can tie into the door unlock system, assuming the car has power locks. And again, very simple, we're going to come in, go to the message selector, select the door unlock message, and hit send. Being able to look at the history playback for a given date and time can also be useful. In case there was an incident, something occurred, we want to be able to go back and recreate that history of what happened when. One alert that is frequently overlooked that can be very useful in the security market is what we call a towing alert. Now, a towing alert is brought about when the ignition is off and the vehicle starts moving. Obviously, this is not a state that the vehicle should be in and indicates it's being towed, or at least it's moving without the engine on, which should not occur. This is a very easy alert to set up and can provide us instant notification that our vehicle is possibly being stolen. Panic button is frequently used for personal trackers or with a panic switch installed on one of the inputs to the GPS tracking device in the vehicle, which can provide, again, instant notification that there's an incident going on that we need to respond to. Also remember that you can create custom alerts. So for things, for example, we can put an input to the dome light in a vehicle. Dome lights are all connected by contact switches that are already in the doors, so that if somebody opens a door, we can send out an alert. Perhaps we only want to look at that in the evening hours and on the weekends and set up that alert to only notify us in those cases, but that's a good indication that somebody's opened the door and maybe they shouldn't have. A key report that we want to look at is the landmark entry and exit report. This can be especially useful if we have security guards or individuals who are supposed to go from location to location to location, and we can verify what time they were at each location to provide that information back to our customer so that they know they visited at the correct time, and we know that the guard is doing what he's supposed to do. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and run this report. So in this report, we can see that we started at the Ritz Beach Resort. We left there, exited at 12:05. Then we arrived at the golf resort, left there. Again, back to the beach resort, left there. So we get a catalog or a way of seeing where our guard has been, what time, how long they visited, so that we can ensure our customers that they are doing what they're supposed to. Hope this video has been helpful in trying to prompt your ideas in order to better sell and service security customers or security-minded companies, and some of the extra features that we can bring with the system in order to provide value and benefit to these organizations.